three things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America. The greatest nation on God's green earth, thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories!
Nettleton students will do anything for the Spirit Stick.
Would you ding-dong ditch Coach Massey?
That old man? Any day.
Dad, coming!
Would you get tased by Officer Watts?
Yes. Okay. Raider pride.
Would you cannonball into the Raider River?
Would I? Hold my mullet.
What would you do for the Spirit Stick?
When the Raiders have wrecks, they call Collision Repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
We are Raiders. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like we're in a Raider Pride ad. That means something awesome's about to happen.
Raider pride, brother. Fire the thing in here. Dinger!
Hey, run.
At Nettleton, we got that Raider pride.
Because Raider pride is justified. We are Raiders. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm a junior. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Oh, I'll like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
That sounds like a really good deal.
DJ from Nettleton at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
What are you wearing, DJ from Nettleton?
A black and gold Raider Pride shirt.
She sounds hideous.
Well, it's DJ, so.
Another reason why Raider Pride is justified.
A lot has changed since the 1950s, but one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider pride healthy and alive since 1959.
The Nettleton Raiders present Messing with Miller.
There he is. Let's get him. Let's go get that jabroni. Y'all check this out.
Nettleton High School, feed your Raider pride.
From the first time you held on to the time you let go, life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
I first noticed it when he started school here at Nettleton.
There he is.
Who's got that Raider pride? We've got that Shh. Raider pride, brother. Raider pride, brother.
So we're going to pick up today chapter 23. Can anybody tell me what page that's on?
89.
Say low. Why are you the way that you are?
But you know, some of the stuff he does is actually pretty cool.
It's Jimmy. Who's Jimmy?
Raider Pride can't save you from becoming Mr. Miller, but it can give you the best high school experience ever. Raider Pride is justified.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's Rice Tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
They say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun. It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever.
Hi, I'm Trish Merritt with A Beautiful Mess Salon. I'm a proud graduate of Nettleton High School and a big supporter of the Raiders. I've been at A Beautiful Mess since we opened in September of 2015. I love to take care of my Raider family, like I take care of the legendary Miss T. So feel free to set up an appointment today. Call 870-520-6039. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever!
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm gonna pick, it's gonna determine their future and everything else. You know, it's a big choice that you have because you wanna make sure you're gonna put them in a school where they can continue their whole journey. I'm really super glad we started at Nettleton. It was relief that we had found a school where we felt comfortable sending our child. I felt like any situation he'd get put into, he would be able to succeed.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's Rice Tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
Hi, I'm Trish Merritt with A Beautiful Mess Salon. I'm a proud graduate of Nettleton High School and a big supporter of the Raiders. I've been at A Beautiful Mess since we opened in September of 2015. I love to take care of my Raider family, like I take care of the legendary Miss T. So feel free to set up an appointment today. Call 870-520-6039. Raider Pride is justified. Raider Pride forever!
A lot has changed since the 1950s, but one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider Pride healthy and alive since 1959. When the Raiders have wrecks, they call Collision Repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
There are three things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America, the greatest nation on God's green earth, thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories. Things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America, the greatest nation on God's green earth, thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
Nettleton students will do anything for the Spirit Stick.
Would you ding dong ditch Coach Massey?
That old man? Any day.
Dad, coming!
Would you get tased by Officer Watts?
Yes. Okay. Raider pride.
Would you cannonball into the Raider River?
Would I? Hold my mullet.
What would you do for the Spirit Stick?
When the Raiders have wrecks, they call Collision Repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair. It's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks.
We are Raiders. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Did you hear that? Yeah, it sounds like we're in a Raider Pride ad. That means something awesome's about to happen.
Raider pride, brother. Fire the thing in here. Dang her!
Hey, run.
At Nettleton, we got that Raider pride.
Because Raider pride is justified. We are Raiders. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm a junior. Does it matter? You do that for me? Really? Oh, how like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
That sounds like a really good deal.
DJ from Nettleton at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's DJ from Nettleton.
What are you wearing, DJ from Nettleton?
A black and gold Raider Pride shirt.
She sounds hideous.
Well, it's DJ, so.
Another reason why Raider Pride is justified.
A lot has changed since the night.
Raider pride, we got some. Raider pride, we got some. Raider pride, we got some. We got some. We got some. Raider pride, we got some. Raider pride, we got some. Raider pride, we got some. And victory will be the outcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Nettleton's Raider Gym, where we have a crosstown showdown tonight as the visiting Valley View Blazers pay a quick trip across town to take on your Nettleton Raiders. My name is Craig Miller. I am being joined in the broadcast booth tonight by Coach Caleb Livingston. Coach Livingston, great night for basketball here, and always a good time whenever these two teams get together.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's always fun to have, a crosstown rivalry game. And, Valley View's coming off a big win last night against Greene County Tech. And, hopefully our boys will be ready for what they bring. They got a big 6'9" kid inside, and should be a good matchup tonight.
No doubt about it. Nettleton coming in 5-6 on the season, 0-1 in conference. Their last game was against Greene County Tech. They were defeated by the Golden Eagles. And Valley View's coming in 6-4. They are 1-2 in their conference. Their last game was last night against Greene County Tech as well, and the Blazers were able to overcome a 16-point fourth-quarter deficit to shock Greene County Tech. So these Blazers coming in with, you've got to think, coming in with a lot of momentum tonight against the Raiders.
Yeah, you would think so. And I know Coach Deaton, after Friday night, they went back to work on Sunday and yesterday afternoon, and they got back to work, and they'll give the Blazers all they want and try to protect the home court tonight.
Well, you've been listening to the Consolidated Insurance pregame show. We're going to take just about a 60-second break. When we come back, we will have the tip for you. It's Valley View. It's Nettleton. It's a crosstown showdown at Raider Gym. We'll be right back with the tip. Raider basketball on NTV. And we welcome you once again to Raider Gym, where we are just about to get things underway here. Nettleton and Valley View High School basketball action here at Raider Gym. The starters are on the floor. Starters for Valley View: Parker St. Pierre, Will French, Caleb Allen, Connor Tinsley, and C.J. Delancey. Starters for the Raiders: Jabari White, Andre Davis, J.T. Turner, and Brandon Anderson. Israel Malone also starting for the Raiders. Now this big guy, number 15, coach, he is signed with Long Island University in New York City. 6'9", and he is a difference maker.
Oh yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how we match up with him tonight and try to keep him off the boards and keep him from getting some easy ones.
So we are underway. That's Tinsley from three, no good. The battle for the rebound. Caleb Allen got the rebound, but he stepped on the baseline, so it'll be Raiders ball.
Looks like Coach Deaton came out in a 3-2 zone, and looks like Valley View's in the 3-2 zone as well.
They're trying to be like us.
Yeah.
Brandon Anderson from the far wing kicks it over to J.T. Turner. Turner back to Anderson. Israel Malone drives baseline, kicks it back out to J.T. Turner. Turner from three, it's good, and the Raiders draw first blood.
Great drive and draw and kick by Izzy Malone. If we can make shots like that tonight, we'll have a chance.
Delancey feeds it over to number 5. That's Will French. No good. Raiders with the rebound, and the Raiders with the opportunity to add to their lead here in the early part of the first quarter. Good to see J.T. Turner knock down that three.
Yeah, he hit a couple threes against Greene County Tech to keep us in it, last Friday night. Hopefully he continues his hot streak tonight. Really slow tempo to start the game, and that's very odd for both teams. Both teams like to play fast.
Somewhere Coach Fowler is smiling. Coach Tommy Fowler, the athletic director at Valley View, longtime Nettleton coach. Turner from three, in and out. Good rebound underneath, and that's a 2-point basket. Jabari White. Good rebound, good stick back by Jabari.
Yeah, if any points we can get off offensive rebounds is going to be huge tonight with their size inside.
St. Pierre misses the three-pointer. Nettleton with a 5-point lead and the ball. Israel Malone driving, pulls up at the top of the key, passes underneath, but I believe that was Andre Davis was on the baseline.
Yeah, that's a good look by Izzy. Andre just didn't know where his feet were, and it was on the out-of-bounds line.
Connor Tinsley brings the ball across the timeline, kicks it over to St. Pierre, to French, and to Allen. Three-point attempt by Tinsley, no good. French with the rebound, and he throws it. Backyard basketball play right there. Throws it off of Brendan Anderson, and a pretty heady play there by Will French.
No doubt. Rebounding is going to be important for both teams. Both teams started in the zone, and the Raiders got to seal off that backside on any long shot.
Will French's dad sitting right in front of me. He gave me a fist bump for giving his son a shout-out. So French from three, can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to the Raiders. Brandon Anderson with the rebound. Anderson kicks it to J.T. Turner. Turner driving. Nice pass to Andre Davis. Anderson from three, no good. Israel Malone with the rebound and the stick back, and the Raiders up 7-0. Coach, if this was a ping pong match, it'd be game over.
It would be over. That's 2 offensive rebound stick backs for the Raiders. That's going to be important tonight with all the Valley View size.
Unfortunately, this is basketball, not ping pong, and so the game will continue. But the Raiders out to a 7-0 lead, and Coach Deaton got to be happy with the way that his team is bounced back from that tough loss at Greene County Tech.
Without a doubt. We almost had some showtime there with Izzy. Almost had a put-back dunk, but he stayed with it, got the 2 points, and made Valley View call a timeout.
Our director, Sarah Earns, tonight. She'd be ready. If Izzy would have had a big dunk, I'm sure she'd have been ready with an instant replay.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll get to see some showtime at some point tonight.
Maybe so.
Hey, Sarah, make sure you're recording.
That's a three-point basket by Caleb Allen, and the Blazers on the board. So Coach Manchester, whatever he said in that timeout must have worked.
Yeah, it's always good when you score out of a timeout. Good aggressive move by Jabari there. Gets to the free throw line. Any way we can score points tonight is going to be huge.
Foul's charged against Caleb Allen. That's his first personal. First team foul. Jabari White at the line for the Raiders. He'll be shooting 2. First is up and good. Notice after that foul was called, there was a blocked shot there by C.J. Delancey, something that young man does an awful lot of.
Yep.
Second free throw, no good. Israel Malone with the offensive rebound, however, and there's another blocked shot by Delancey, and that's one way he makes a difference in this game, Coach.
No doubt. I love our aggression on the offensive glass, though. He's going to get his block shots, but we can get him in foul trouble if we keep being aggressive.
Allen, 2-point basket, no good. Rebound by the Raiders. Driving is Jabari, and Andre Davis goes up and is fouled.
Jabari gets out in transition, gets something up on the rim. We keep attacking the glass. That's a great job by Andre.
That foul is charged against Caleb Allen. That is his second personal, second team foul. Davis's first free throw gets a fortunate bounce and falls through the nylon.
He must have been good this year. Santa's bringing him an early Christmas present.
I understand that, I believe it was yesterday was the anniversary of the first basketball game ever played. James Naismith nailed up the old peach basket for the first time yesterday. I can't remember exactly what year it was, Coach. You probably know, but.
Yeah, and the world hasn't been the same since then.
No doubt about it. It's been a better world since then.
I agree. Really like the activity of the Raiders right now. They're flying around, getting deflections, rebounding. They can keep this up. We'll have a really good chance to come out with a win tonight.
That is Peyton Ellis that has come in for Valley View. Ellis from the top of the key. He drives, and Brendan Anderson ties him up. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow going Nettleton's way, so nice defense by Brendan Anderson.
Yep, definitely a really good bounce back from Friday night. You know, the boys seem locked in and focused on their game plan that their coaches gave them, and hopefully they can continue this run.
Brendan Anderson gets it across the half-court line. Anderson driving right side, kicks it back out to Andre Davis. J.T. Turner on the oval end. Kicks to Brendan Anderson. Andre Davis to Jabari White. Long three from J.T. Turner, and he buries it.
That was from the Valley View parking lot right there.
That was a NBA level three for sure, and that's the second of the game for J.T. Turner. C.J. Delancey from the free throw line gets it to fall.
Really good touch by Delancey there. He's going to be tough tonight if he's making that shot.
He's averaging about 19 points a game, and obviously he's got a pretty good shooter's touch right there. Impressive high school player for sure. Battle for the rebound after the Turner shot goes to C.J. Delancey, and here come the Blazers. Tinsley. Good aggressive defense there by Israel Malone. Kicks it to Allen, to number 10. That's Cannon Jones. Tinsley from three, and it's good. Young man's got a good shot.
Oh, yeah. I think that's their second three of the night. We've got to get out and close out on shooters. We've done a great job rebounding and make them put it on the floor.
Yeah, travel call there on Israel Malone. Just unable to find the handle on that thing before he.
Kind of a tough pass. He had to reach behind him and cause him to walk. Let's see if we can get the stop right here on the defensive end.
Cannon Jones inbounds to Peyton Ellis. To Will French. Back to French. French with a nice pass to C.J. Delancey. Delancey misses, but there to get the rebound and the stick back is Will French. So the Blazers within three after the Will French stick back.
We need to keep attacking the paint, getting to the rim, see if we can't get to the free throw line or a kick out three.
Turner off the screen by Brendan Anderson. Can't get it to fall. Blazers with the rebound. Tinsley, their second leading scorer, with the ball. I want to say big thanks to Randy Myers, the voice of the Blazers. He hooked me up with a roster and some stats, so appreciate my good friend Randy Myers. Does a good job over there for Valley View. Tinsley unable to get the layup to fall. Here come the Raiders. Jabari White to Turner to Magnum B.A., Brandon Anderson. 1 minute and 14 seconds on the clock. Nettleton with a 3-point lead. Brandon Anderson drives, kicks it out to the wing. Play is whistled dead. It is foul charge to number 5, Will French. That is his first personal, and that's the third team foul against the Blazers.
You know, we need to keep being aggressive. We can't settle for jump shots. We've been really successful of crashing the boards and getting to the free throw line.
Israel Malone drives, but like he drug his foot a little bit there on the way toward the goal. So
he did. But that, hey, I like that they're trying to get it inside to him. He's a mismatch every night if he'll be aggressive.
Yes, he is a athletic specimen for sure. Less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. Clock is at 53 seconds. C.J. Delancey drains it. That is 4 points in the quarter for C.J. Delancey. He brings Valley View within a point with about 40 seconds on the clock. 3-point attempt, no good. Israel Malone with the rebound. Israel Malone with a turnaround shot. Gets it to fall. Nettleton leads by 3 with 30 seconds.
If we can get this kind of Izzy for the whole night, we'll have a chance to be right there in the ballgame late. He's being aggressive, rebounding, going to the rim. That's the kind of player he needs to be.
Will French with the ball and 15 seconds on the clock. Valley View playing for the final shot of the quarter. French drives, kicks it out to Allen. Allen with a 3-point basket. And that is how the first quarter is going to end. We're all tied up at 15. We'll take a 60-second break. Second quarter when we come back. You're watching Raider basketball on NTV.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where we are all tied up at 15 heading into the second quarter. Nettleton led by J.T. Turner with 6 points in the first quarter. Israel Malone had 4, Jabari White 3, and Andre Davis with 2. Valley View was led by Will French with 5 points.
That was a tale of 2 quarters. We started out really hot, and Valley View ended it on a big run to tie it up.
Yeah, Nettleton led 7-0 at one time. Tinsley with the 3-point basket gives Valley View their first lead of the ball game.
Yeah, they're starting to get hot from the 3-point line. We may have to change our defense and play a little more man-to-man.
Brandon Anderson working against Will French. Jabari White. Block shot by C.J. Delancey. I believe that is his third block shot of the game? Third. So he averages 5 block shots a game, so maybe we'll just give him 2 more and he'll be done.
Yeah.
I think we would take that at this point.
Yeah, he's on pace for 10+ tonight the way it's going right now. But I still like we're being aggressive now. We just got to be smarter and come to jump stops, and maybe he'll start fouling us.
J.T. Turner working against Allen. Kicks it over to Israel Malone. Malone can't get it to fall off the glass, but an aggressive play there by Jaquise Adams. Sinks it on the stick back.
Yeah, I think that's our third bucket that we've got off an offensive rebound. We need to keep being aggressive. They're not going to box us out. We'll take those points.
Yeah, they get it to C.J. Delancey, and he is fouled as he sinks the basket.
Yeah, JT was a little late, and he's kind of stuck in no man's land. You know, JT all of about 5'9", maybe, going up against 6'9". That's not really fair.
No, that's smart play by Valley View to get it inside to that guy. Well, Delancey, who's got 6 points in the game, trying to make it 7 with this and 1 free throw, misses it. Israel Malone with the rebound, and here come the Raiders. Kicks it over to that is Jabari White. Nice play there by Jabari.
Yeah, again, being aggressive, getting points in the paint. Made their big guy come out and close out and took him off the bounce.
Nice defense by the Raiders, blocking the drive by the Blazers, and Israel Malone lays it in. 6 points on the night for Malone.
Turning defense into offense, that's always a good thing, especially against a shot blocker. Beat him down the court. Izzy did a great job of taking it coast to coast and getting him a nice layup.
That's Jackson Harmon, number 22 for the Blazers, who snuck into the game.
I believe he was the one that had a chance to win the JV game earlier and missed it at the buzzer.
Yeah, exciting game in the preliminary for sure. Harmon to Tinsley. 3-point attempt by Allen, by Parker St. Pierre, no good. Nettleton with the rebound. Israel Malone at the top of the key. Gives it to Magnum BA, Brandon Anderson. Anderson going off. They're going to call Israel a moving screen there. That's Israel's first personal and only the second team foul for the Raiders.
Yeah, you know, Izzy got over there to set the screen. Brandon kind of waited, and Izzy got impatient, got him an illegal screen. We need to come down and get us a stop right here.
Cannon Jones checking into the game for the Blazers. That's him with the ball at the top of the key. Kicks it to French. Tinsley working against Brandon Anderson. Three-point basket by Peyton Ellis, and gives Valley View a 23-21 lead with 5 minutes to play in the second quarter.
You know, I think Valley View's made their last 4 3-pointers. We got to get out and close out on shooters, make them put it on the floor.
Jaquise Adams with a little extra step there before he made the pass. And the referee's there to whistle.
Back-to-back turnovers. Hopefully we can come down and get a stop right here. And keep this at a 2-point game, have a chance to tie it up.
Tinsley to French to Jones. Get it into C.J. Delancey. Delancey misses from underneath. Nettleton with the rebound. Jabari White steps back, misses the three-point attempt. Rebound by Allen. He kicks it over to Tinsley. Tinsley driving right side. Good defense there by Jabari White, but he took the ball away, but it stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's really good defense. That's how we've got to guard these guys. Make them put it on the floor.
Cannon Jones inbounds to Will French. French back to Jones. Jones drives, shoots, cannot get it to fall, but he's going to be going to the line shooting two.
You know, that's not a smart play by Andre. Just keep your hands up. Make this kid make a shot over you. Make him prove it that he can score.
Cannon Jones, first free throw, misses the mark. Second one on the way. It falls through, and 4 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first half. Valley View up by 3. JT Turner drives, kicks it to Jabari White to Magnum BA, Brandon Anderson. Anderson working on Peyton Ellis. A little fall away layup, no good. I don't know if that's a proper term or not, fall away layup. He fell back while he was shooting it anyway.
I don't think Coach Deaton thinks that's a good shot. As we've got a couple subs coming in.
Yep. C.J. Delancey can't get the short shot to fall. Good rebound there by Will French. And I believe they're going to whistle Turner. Little reach-in foul right there. That's his second personal, 4th team foul. Into the game for the Raiders is Dalen Goodlow and Jamarian Fowler. I believe the Raiders are going to call a timeout. I'll tell you what, we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Raider basketball on in. And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter, the Valley View Blazers have a 24-21 lead over the Raiders.
It's an important last 3 minutes here of the half. We had a lead, and they're on a little 5-0 run right now, and we've got to get some stops and keep attacking the rim. We've went no passes the last 2 possessions down there and took bad shots.
Tinsley from 3, no good. JT Turner with the rebound. Turner pushes the ball up the court, kicks it over to Jamarian Fowler, back to Turner. Fake drive. Israel Malone now with the ball. Israel Malone driving to his left. Kicks it back out to Jamarion Fowler. Fowler from three. No good. Rebound Valley View. Tinsley pulls up and allows his teammates to set the offense. Three-point basket by Parker St. Pierre gives Valley View a 6-point lead.
Yeah, it never fails. When you take a bad shot on one end, you end up giving up an open shot on the other, and the other team makes you pay.
As so often happens. Andre Turner to Dalen Goodlow. JT Turner. Back to Andre. Andre from three. And it's in and out and back in. Andre. Back to Andre. Andre from three. And it's.
Hit a big shot, and now we got to get back on defense.
Andre Davis whistled for the foul. But, you know, that's one of those good fouls right there, I would say, Coach, as Delancey was going up strong, and he prevented 2 points.
Yeah, and it probably was going to be a two-hand hammer dunk already. So, yeah, make him earn it from the free throw stripe. Hey, like you said, great foul.
He misses the first. It especially looks good if he misses the free throws.
Without a doubt. We've only got 4 players. Okay, now we got 5.
DeVaris Whitaker in the house tonight. A lot of you Raider fans remember DeVaris. He was our leading scorer last year, moved to Iowa. He is back in the house tonight. I'm sure visiting family for Christmas. Coach Livingston was telling me at the beginning of the game, as Valley View gets an offensive rebound, that DeVaris is leading the state of Iowa in scoring right now.
That's one thing he can do really well, is he can put it in the hole, and I'm sure we wish we had it with us.
Yeah, I'm glad for his success. I like DeVaris. I'm glad for his success in the great state of Iowa, but I sure wish that success was coming while he was wearing an Nettleton Raider uniform.
Absolutely. You know, apparently he had a really great football season, and that would have been nice to see out of, with the Raiders. And,
no doubt.
And, it's obvious he's having a huge basketball season like we knew he would.
Right.
So, but wish him nothing but the best for sure.
No doubt about it. Wish him well in Iowa, and we wish that he moves back to Nettleton.
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
I think it is.
Yeah, I want him to be where he needs to be, but he is an outstanding athlete. Dalen Goodlow from three, and Dalen Goodlow drains it, and the Raiders have tied it up at 27 with 1:18 to play in the first half.
Big shot by Dalen. He's come in and give us some good minutes off the bench, and hopefully we can keep it up and get us another couple of stops here before half. There's one.
C.J. Delancey misses it. Israel Malone jumps about 12 foot in the air to grab the rebound. Drives, misses the lay-in, and here come the Blazers. Less than a minute to play in the second quarter. Get it in to C.J. Delancey. That's a smart play, and that's a nice job down there by Dalen Goodlow, picking up the charge on the big man. Good job, Dalen Goodlow.
That's a great. He got over there and helped, like we talked about JT getting to earlier, and he stepped over, took a charge. He's making the most of his minutes right now. That's what you want a senior to do.
Absolutely, Dalen Goodlow shining on the offensive and defensive sides of the game right now. C.J. Delancey, he was like a shark with blood in the water. He was smelling it. He was going toward the goal, but Dalen Goodlow says, I don't think so. Nice job by Raiders senior Dalen Goodlow. Less than 40 seconds to play in the half. Will French with defense on Magnum B.A. Brendan Anderson. The clock is at 30 seconds. J.T. Turner dribbling with his left hand, kicks it back to Israel Malone. Israel Malone on the oval end with 20 seconds on the clock.
Looks like we're going to play for the last shot and either go in with the tie game or with the lead, which is very, very smart by Coach Deaton. And they got it spread out. Nice kick out.
Dalen Goodlow from three. Dalen Goodlow.
Very, very smart by Coach Deaton. And they got it spread out. Nice kick out.
Dalen Goodlow. We just missed a desperation heave there. So at the half, your score is Nettleton 30, Valley View 27. Now I heard a whistle there, and looks like referee Eddie Hillis might have called somebody for a technical foul. He's trying to explain to Bubba Deaton exactly what the problem was. Yes, a technical. I couldn't see exactly what happened, Coach, but I see Will French is going to the line. He'll be shooting a couple technical free throws. Bubba Deaton wanting some information down there from the men in the striped shirts.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. If anyone should have got technical, it could have been Coach Manchester for Valley View, but I don't even think he deserved one. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know either. Will French sinks the first one. That's a costly technical for sure for the Raiders, as they were going into the break with a 30-27 lead, and now then they're going to be going in with a 1-point lead as Will French sinks both of the free throws. So it was 30-27. It is now 30-29. The good news is the good guys are still ahead.
No doubt, no doubt. It's a great end to the second quarter and got us a lead going in. Hopefully they come out with some energy.
We'll take a brief break, and when we come back, we will bring you the third quarter. I'll leave it here for just a second. Coach Deaton checking with one of the referees right there and telling him, I think he's telling him he really hopes he has a Merry Christmas. I believe I could read his lips. I believe that's what Coach Deaton said. He said, hey, I may have disagreed with that last call, but I still hope you guys have a Merry Christmas.
Their dinner plans together.
That could be it. That could be it. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Consolidated Insurance Halftime Show, Raider Basketball on NTV.
That whatever it takes for every child, but really we mean that. You know, it's not something that we just say, and we don't take that lightly. At the end of the day, I want them to love school. I want them to love and appreciate that our school is willing to go above and beyond to do whatever we can to teach them. But my bottom line goal is to teach them to love school and love learning and become a lifelong learner, just like I try to be.
I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I love the hate the feeling of a great rock.
When I sing my alma mater, I feel it all night long.
I love my school with all my heart and soul.
I know I'm gonna be all right.
Wherever I go.
I'm a little bit country.
And a little bit rock and roll.
Are you worried about losing your Raider pride? Then you need Raider Pride Alert. Just press the button on the Class of '89 Spirit Stick, and we will send help immediately.
Raider Pride Alert.
Help! My Raider pride is falling and it can't get up!
It's okay, Miss Timmerman. Help is on the way.
Turn up, turn up! Raider Pride, we got some. Raider Pride, we got some.
To order your Raider Pride Alert, just call 1-800-RP-ALERT. Raider Pride is justified.
Looking for a school can be like super overwhelming. You kind of have those fears as a parent that, oh my gosh, the school that I'm gonna pick, it's gonna determine their future and everything else. You know, it's a big choice that you have because you wanna make sure you're gonna put them in a school where they can continue their whole journey. I'm really super glad we started at Nettleton. It was relief that we had found a school where we felt comfortable sending our child. I felt like any situation he'd get put into, he would be able to succeed.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Hey, Leslie, guess what day it is?
It's game day.
Jalen, how happy are students that go to Nettleton? I'll say happier than DJ on game day.
Game day!
Be happy, be a Raider. Raider Pride is justified.
So don't forget it.
Mr. Miller lost his voice. No problem. I'll send in the replacements.
Woo! Woo, Daddy Mercy. Mercy, woo, Daddy. Handsome Johnny. How the heck do you edit on this thing?
Mr. McGrew, you're in photo booth.
What? This son of a...
Hey, that's all right. Good try, but I'll take it from here. Raider Pride!
It's justified! They say being a Raider is about more than just going to school. They say being a Raider is about our community, about tradition. Kindergarten at Nettleton is about teachers that I love, learning that is fun, It's really about pride in what we do and who we are becoming. Raider pride is justified. Raider pride forever.
And we welcome you to the Consolidated Insurance halftime show here at Raider Gym, where Nettleton has a 30-29 lead at the break. And Coach Livingston, that was a fun first half of basketball.
Absolutely. You know, we started out hot with a 7-0 lead, and you know, Valley View ended it, you know, the first quarter on a 7-0 run to tie it, and then almost the exact same way here in the second quarter. They stayed hot, but we ended it on a run there, and still would like an explanation of what happened on the technical there, but you know, it'd be nice to be going in with a 3-point lead, but hey, Coach Deaton will take a 1-point lead right now.
No doubt about it. 30-29 your score at the half. As Coach Livingston said, Nettleton jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Unfortunately, we're not playing ping pong, we're playing basketball.
Yeah.
And, you know, ping pong, it's skunk rules. It's game over, but they went ahead and kept the game going, and Valley View stormed back, and it was all tied up at 15 at the end of the first quarter. The second half, Nettleton was energized by a young man named Dalen Goodlow. Dalen came in off the bench and scored 6 big points in the second quarter and keep Nettleton to a 30-27 lead at the buzzer, and then all heck broke loose, I guess we could say. There was a whistle that was blown after the buzzer. Referee Eddie Hillis, it looked to me like he heard, I guess he'd heard one of the Nettleton players say something that he didn't like. He gave him a technical foul. Would like to have an explanation exactly what it was that was said. Eddie is a friend of mine. I'm sure that he'll be glad to tell me after the game.
Right.
And Eddie's a big guy. I would never do anything to offend a man of his size. Dumb and Dumber. But that put Will French on the line, and he, a young man with ice water in his veins, so to speak, he sank 2 free throws, and that's what set the score 30-29. So 15-15 after the first quarter. Nettleton outscored Valley View 15-14 in the second quarter, and that's where we sit at the half, 30-29. The individual leaders for Nettleton, and Coach, this is just an incredibly balanced attack for the Raiders. They have 3 players who've scored 6 points and 2 with 5. The Raiders who've scored a half dozen: Israel Malone, Dalen Goodlow, J.T. Turner. The Raiders who have scored 5 points apiece: Jabari White, Andre Davis, and Jaquise Adams has pitched in a couple of points. So that's a good, balanced offensive first half for the Raiders.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and that's, you know, I'm sure that's what Coach Deaton wants, and hopefully we'll continue to see that. And I expect Izzy to try to come out and, you know, put the team on his back. But if he does it within the offense like he did in the first half, that'll be a good thing because he's getting other people's shots and, you know, they're knocking them down. Dalen hits 2 big ones, and he took a big charge, you know. And,
he sure did.
And if they'll try to continue to get efforts like that from their role players, they'll have a chance to win it, and they can build on this going forward, you know.
The Blazers were led by Will French with 7 points. A couple of Valley View players pitched in 6, Connor Tinsley and C.J. Delancey. Parker St. Pierre scored 3. Caleb Allen scored 3. Peyton Ellis also had 3. Kenan Jones scored 1, and that is how the scoring was done in the first half. We will take a brief break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half for you. You have been listening to the Consolidated Insurance Halftime Show. For all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, life, auto, health, whatever, for all your insurance needs, pay a visit to our good friends Randy and Lana Johnson at Consolidated Insurance. They're the ones who bring you the Consolidated Insurance Halftime Show. Second half, when we come back, you're watching Raider Basketball on NTV.
Have wrecks they call collision repair. Back in 1986, Nettleton's Jeff Edgar was smashing baseballs. He hit the first home run in Raider baseball history. These days, he's fixing smashed cars at Collision Repair. Collision Repair's staff is second to none, and their facilities are world class. They'll get you fixed up and back on the road in no time. Collision Repair, it's where the Raiders go when the Raiders have wrecks. Changed since the 1950s. But one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider pride healthy and alive since 1959.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where as we get ready to start the second half, Nettleton with a 1-point lead over Valley View. And it looks like Coach Deaton is still trying to get a little explanation of exactly what happened at the end of the first half of play there.
I'm trying to figure it out myself. Got a few messages out, and nobody seems to know what really went on there. So, like I said, I guess we'll have to wait till after the game to get an explanation on that one. But, hey, Raider basketball starting out, and see if we can't get a bucket.
That's right. The Raiders won the first half, and now all they got to do is win the second, or at least tie the second one. I guess that would be fine too.
Yeah, I think he'd take 15 to 14 quarter again.
No doubt. No doubt about it. So the Raiders with the ball. JT Turner trying to get it inside to Israel Malone. Malone driving baseline, turns around a little bit strong on the shot, and Valley View with the rebound.
Yeah, one interesting note is Valley View's best player, C.J. Delancey's not on the floor to start the second half. I see him. He was with the trainer. Looked like he had a cut or something, and here he comes.
Yeah, I see him walking toward the scorer's table. And Delancey and Peyton Ellis both coming into the game for Valley View. I know C.J. Delancey is missed significant playing time this year because of COVID-related reasons, and that's how 2020 is that, Coach.
Oh, yeah. You'll be lucky to go through a year as a sports team without some kind of COVID-related issue.
Three-point attempt by Israel Malone is no good. Ellis with the rebound, gets it inside to Delancey. Raiders have done a good job clamping down on him. Tinsley from three, no good. Rebound, Magnum B.A., Brandon Anderson. Here come the Raiders. Jabari White to Andre Davis. JT Turner from three, can't get it to fall. Allen with the rebound. Caleb Allen with the rebound, and now he gives the ball to Tinsley.
Allen didn't get to play a lot in the first half. He saddled with 2 quick fouls. We need to go right at him.
Good defense by the Raiders as they pick the pocket of C.J. Delancey. Israel Malone kicks it to JT Turner. Turner shoots, misses. Israel Malone with the rebound and the stick back and the foul. Heck of a play by Israel Malone.
That's just Izzy being his God-given athletic ability right there, and he's in the right spot, and he goes to elevates, and Valley View slides up underneath him, and he makes the bucket. He's being aggressive to start this second half, which is what we need.
Malone misses the and one. So Nettleton with a 3-point lead, 6:25 remaining in the third quarter. Will French wide open from three. Will French drains it.
Coach Deaton just throws his hands up right there. Nobody had 5. That's just something you can't do coming off a free throw. You got to be communicating and talking to each other.
Yeah, that's a young man that they need to get to. Whenever that technical was called, you see who Coach Manchester put on the line.
Yeah. It's obvious he's a really good shooter. We got to find him again. He's wide open.
French from three. He drains it again. So 6 third-quarter points by French, and the Valley View Blazers with a 3-point lead over the Raiders.
He's actually got 8 points in a row for them. Going back to
that's right.
That technical.
So in a game of runs, Valley View on one right here. Andre Davis whistled for the foul. That's Andre's third personal. First team foul this half. Dalen Goodlow checking into the game for Nettleton.
See if he can have the same impact that he had in the first half.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Hustle plays and his energy.
Nice job down there by Israel Malone, working against C.J. Delancey, denying him the ball. So far, the Raiders been able to keep the big man in check. I guess those are the kind of things I need to not say, Coach. He's liable just to go off for 30
well,
after me running my mouth like that.
What it's done is we've given up some threes because of it, but I think we'd rather take our chances with that.
JT Turner with the three, no good. Battling for the rebound, Jabari White, Israel Malone, loose ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. Jabari White ties up Connor Tinsley.
But there's Dalen Goodlow again with a hustle play on the floor, tips it out, gives us a chance at it. If he'll continue to do that, and if we can get a couple more players to come in and sacrifice their body for the team, we'll have a chance here at the end.
Valley View with the ball and a 3-point lead. 4 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the third quarter. C.J. Delancey, and that is what the young man is certainly capable of. Big dunk gives Valley View a 5-point lead. Got to have somebody between him and the goal at all times.
Yeah, but that's what, they've made a couple threes, so you start cheating out on them. That's what happens. He gets to go one-on-one in the post.
Good defense there by Ellis as JT Turner was thinking about draining a three. Israel Malone drives, and Israel Malone lays it in. 10 points tonight for Israel Malone. Nettleton within 3.
Great drive going right at the big guy. Got to find him. Lost him again.
Will French from 3, and that is 16 points in the game for French, 9 in this quarter. And you're right, we got to have somebody on number 5. Dalen Goodlow from 3, no good. Good effort there on the offensive board by Malone, but it goes out on. Well, I said it went out on Israel. It must have gone out on a Valley View player. Good news for Nettleton is the Raiders will have the ball. Goodlow inbounds to Magnum B.A. B.A. inside to Malone. Goodlow to Malone. And that is a foul charge against Valley View, but it's going to be on the ground. Foul charged on the floor, I should say, is against Connor Tinsley. I believe is who they called that on, Coach.
Yeah, they did. And I like what Coach Deaton's doing, putting Israel in the post and trying to play through him. If we can get some stops on this end, I think we'll have some good luck here the rest of the half of that philosophy.
Inbound play, Jabari White sinks the basket. Nettleton down by 4, and timeout called on the floor. 60-second timeout called by the Raiders. We'll take that timeout with them. Valley View leading by 4. You're watching Raider basketball on.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
We welcome you back to Raider Gym. We're in the third quarter, 3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Blazers lead 40-36. Valley View with the ball, working it around the perimeter, getting inside to Delancey. A nice pass by C.J. Delancey into Caleb Allen. Allen sinks the layup and gives Valley View a 42-36 lead.
It's a really good pass by Delancey, passing out of the double team, and that's what we're going to have to do, and hopefully he won't make those good passes the rest of the night.
Israel Malone, nice shot by Israel. He's got 12 points.
You know, that's what we're going to have to do, and hopefully he won't make those good passes the rest of the night.
Israel Malone, nice shot.
Be more aggressive in this half, and I think we need him to. We went to the 3-2 zone here, it looks like.
C.J. Delancey kicks it back out to Tinsley. Tinsley from 3, can't get it to drop. Ball goes out on Valley View. Nettleton will inbound. Magnum BA, Brandon Anderson, and Israel Malone now with the ball, brings it across the half-court line. Malone drives, Malone shoots, cannot get it to fall. Tinsley, Allen with the rebound. Blazers with a 4-point lead, 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Three-point attempt is no good, but the rebound, C.J. Delancey, and Delancey sticks it back. That's 10 points on the game by Delancey. He's now in double figures, 2:10 remaining in the third quarter.
That's a tough one right there. We had him boxed out, and the ball came right to his hands.
Israel Malone kicks it inside to Jabari White. Nice assist there by Israel Malone. Good job finishing by Jabari White. Raiders hanging in there. They trail by 4 with 1:44 to play in the third quarter. Foul charged against Dalen Goodlow.
But hey, there he goes again, trying to stick his nose in, get a charge, and you know that's what he does for this team. When we get a break, I do have an explanation on the technical foul.
Okay, outstanding.
It's going to be kind of unbelievable, but hey.
I'm looking forward to hearing it. Nice shot there by number 12, Connor Tinsley. Israel Malone working against Tinsley. Can't get it to fall. C.J. Delancey, the big reach, as Randy Myers calls him, with the rebound. Tinsley driving. Tinsley goes coast to coast for the Blazers. 10 points on the night now for Tinsley. 1:15 to play in the third quarter. Valley View's opened up their largest lead of the game, an 8-point lead. Dalen Goodlow, Jabari White driving. Israel Malone, Magnum BA to Jabari. Jabari drives and scores. 6 points in this quarter for Jabari. He's got 11 points in the game. 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Valley View lead at 6.
I figure Valley View will try to hope for the last shot here. We need to get a stop and keep this at 6 going into the fourth quarter. Looks like Valley View's going to their triangle delay game here.
30 seconds on the clock. Valley View with a 6-point lead. It looks like they may be playing for the final shot of the quarter. Good defense by the Raiders. Magnum BA gets the steal, and he is fouled by Peyton Ellis. That's Peyton Ellis' first personal, third-team foul this half. Been a relatively clean game as far as fouls go. Nobody's been in the bonus yet.
No, that's always a good thing. That you can tell teams, this is when teams are starting to hit their stride. They've played, 6, 7, 8 games, even in this COVID year, and so things are starting to clean up, and it showed tonight.
15 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Nettleton playing for the last shot. Davis to Turner. Turner drives, kicks it back out to Israel Malone. 5 seconds on the clock. 4, 3. Dalen Goodlow from 3. No good off the front of the rim. The buzzer sounds. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Valley View 48, Nettleton 42. I tell you what, let's keep it right here. You've kind of got my interest up about this technical foul, Coach Livingston. Tell us what your sources tell you about what happened there at the end of the second quarter.
So, Valley View had a half-court heave to right before the buzzer, and Jabari said, walking off the court, that boy can't shoot.
That boy can't shoot.
And I guess one of the referees took it. Maybe he said something else. I don't know. But, went ahead and gave him a technical foul and gave him 2 points. And, at the time we still had the lead, but those 2 points may be pretty important, going down the stretch here.
Very interesting. Very interesting for sure. So That was definitely a very puzzling turn of events for sure. So I'm glad that we got some answers there. I wish with the answers we could take those points off the board, but it doesn't work that way.
No, I mean, wish we could do that, or in the game at 7-0, like in ping pong, like we talked about earlier. Maybe we can appeal that.
Go back to that old rule.
Nettleton needs a big score here and a stop to start the fourth quarter.
We are in the fourth quarter of play. Nettleton down by 6. Israel Malone drives, kicks it over to Andre Turner. Andre Davis, rather. Andre puts it in. Nettleton down by 4.
Another great pass by Izzy. We know we need to come down and get a stop. We need to have some urgency defensively here. We kind of lost 5 for about, I think he had 3 threes in that third quarter. There he is again.
Yeah, there's Will French, and he's got 19 points on the game. I think he scored scored 9 points in the third quarter, all on threes, and he's picking up where he left off.
It's a really good drive by Jabari. He needs to convert these free throws. We got to find somebody to guard number 5. French is killing us this half. He's hit 4 threes. We got to get him matched up and make him put it on the floor and not get any clean looks.
Jabari White will be shooting 2. First is up and good. Jabari has 12 on the night. Can't get the second one to fall. Valley View with the rebound. Nettleton with a little four-court pressure here, and Valley View able to break it. Connor Tinsley working against this Raider defense. And Coach Manchester calls a timeout. We'll take it with them. 6:47 remaining in the fourth quarter. Valley View up by 4. You're watching Raider basketball. And we welcome you back to Raider Gym. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful holiday break. And we are enjoying an outstanding high school basketball game here tonight. 6:40 to play in the game. Valley View with a 6-point lead over the Nettleton Raiders. Tinsley to Caleb Allen. Allen to French to the big man, the big reach, C.J. Delancey. Delancey from the free throw line. Can't get it to fall. The rebound goes to J.T. Turner. Good job by Israel Malone getting his nose in there. Three-point attempt is good. Jabari White. Good job by Israel Malone getting his nose in there. Three-point attempt is good. 15 points on the night for Jabari White. He leads all Nettleton Raider scorers. One possession game now after the three-point basket by Jabari White. Tinsley drives and Tinsley scores for Valley View. Back to a two-possession game. Davis to Turner. Turner to Magnum B.A. Brandon Anderson. Anderson to Israel Malone. Malone to Jabari White. Jabari White from 3. He's got the hot. Anderson to Israel Malone. Malone to Jabari White. Jabari White.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Nice job over there by Magnum B.A. As soon as French got the ball, he was in his grill. Magnum B.A. with the rebound. Kicks it to J.T. Turner. Back to Magnum B.A. B.A. driving. And he is whistled for the offensive foul.
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know if that kid was set, but We got another stop. We're playing really well defensively. We need to keep it up. We can't let one bad play become two.
Yeah, Magnum BA was, he was streaking down there. So when I say streaking, I mean he was going fast. Back in the 70s, streaking meant something different, Coach.
Yeah. I think there's a song about that.
The genius, Ray Stevens. 4 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the game. Valley View holding on to a 2-point lead. The big reach, C.J. Delancey kicks it back out to Tinsley. Tinsley sinks the three-pointer. That's his 15th point of the game. Gives Valley View a 5-point lead. Israel Malone missing from 4 foot. And here come the Blazers. Will French misses the layup, goes off of the backboard and out of bounds. Nettleton with the ball. 4:29 to play. Raiders down by 5.
We may have got away with a foul right there. No call, but hey, we'll take them. They've missed a couple on both ends tonight.
Valley View fans voicing their displeasure, and I guess they bought a ticket. They can do that. Magnum BA from 3. The shot is blocked by Will French. Correction, that is Will French, number 5. Good defensive play by French. 4 minutes remaining in the game. Valley View up by 5. Tinsley driving with his left hand. Foul is going to be charged against Jabari White. That is Jabari's second personal foul. Nettleton has 4 fouls this half. Dalen Goodlow checking into the game for Nettleton. 3:57 on the clock. Valley View with the ball and a 5-point lead. Shot clocks have been installed here at Raider Gym. They're just not in effect yet. Guess that rule kicks in next year. Is that right, Coach?
I believe so. We've played a couple games this year. When we've gone to 6A opponents, they play with the shot clock already. So, that's a tough play right there.
Caleb Allen with a nice drive, and he sinks the basket. He's going to go to the line for the and one. Foul's charged against Dalen Goodlow. That is his second personal, and Nettleton's 5th team foul. Allen at the line. He misses the free throw. Battle for the rebound goes to Dalen Goodlow. So the Raiders down 58-51, 3:33 to play. Israel Malone misses the shot, gets 2 offensive rebounds, and sticks it in. So Israel kind of padding his stats a little bit there. Raiders down by 5 with 3:27 to play in the game. Coach Deaton calls a timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching Raider basketball on it.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts. The ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
And we welcome you back to Raider Gym, where Valley View has a 5-point lead here in the 4th quarter. I want to say a quick shout out to some of our great sponsors: First Community Bank, Russell's Truck Accessories, Shadrachs Coffee, Collision Repair, Delaplaine Seed Company, Sue's Drugstore, and Trish Merritt from A Beautiful Mess Salon. Also Consolidated Insurance. Those are the great people who are bringing this Crosstown Showdown to you tonight here at Raider Gym. A little Christmas time basketball. And we have 3 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the game. Nettleton, a little full court pressure. Valley View able to get the ball across the timeline. And JT Turner whistled for the foul. That is JT's 3rd personal. Nettleton's 6th foul team-wise. So next foul, Valley View will be going to the line for the 1-and-1.
This is a big defensive possession for the Raiders right here. We need to get a stop, maybe get a transition bucket and make this a 1-possession game.
Tinsley off the screen, loses the handle, but able to grab the loose ball. Clock is at 2:47. Coach Manchester slowing things down, milking that clock. Allen from 3, and he sinks it. That's 10 points on the night for Caleb Allen. Gives Valley View an 8-point lead, their largest of the night.
That's a huge shot for the Blazers. That's one way to get back in it right there is attack, get to the foul line, clock stops, we get to score.
Jabari White will be at the line shooting 2. And that is Caleb Allen's 4th personal foul. Valley View has 5 team fouls in this half. Jabari White sinks the first of the 2 allotted free throws. That's 19 points on the game for Jabari White. I believe that's game high. And there's 20 points for Jabari as he is having himself a night. Yeah, Will French has 19 points for Valley View. Jump ball, good job there by Jabari White, getting the job done offensively and defensively. Possession arrow is in favor of the Blazers. 2:15 on the clock. Blazers up 6.
Coach Deaton calling this half-court trap. Can't seem to get the ball stopped.
Tinsley gets it in to the big man, C.J. Delancey, and he puts it through the old peach basket. Minute 57 remaining in the game. Valley View up by 8. Nettleton loses the handle on it. Will French drives, and he is fouled during the layup attempt. Fouls charged against Jabari White. That is his 3rd personal. Nettleton's 7th team foul, but French will be shooting 2 as he was in the process of shooting. Minute 51 remaining in the game.
You know, the difference in the second half so far has been the French kid. He came out and he's hit 4 threes and got to the free throw line now, and he's had a huge second half, and we just couldn't find him, and, you know, he's made us pay.
I've got him down for 20 points. Our scoreboard has him down for 18 now. So I don't. Who do you trust, the scoreboard operator or me, Coach?
Well, it depends. I'll say that he's got 20. We'll give him 20. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I would probably go with the scoreboard operator, but we'll see.
We've got his family in front of him, so we'll give him that one.
Yes. That's right, the French family sitting in front of us. And Caleb Allen whistled for the foul. That is his 5th foul, so he fouls out. Into the game for Valley View is Kennon Jones. Minute 39 to play. Valley View up by 10. They get it to Israel Malone, kicks it to Dalen Goodlow. Goodlow steps back, attempts the 3. All right, we'll call that a pass. We'll call that a pass is what we'll do.
Give him the assist.
Yeah, he passes it to Israel Malone, so an assist to Goodlow, 2 points for Malone. Raiders down now 8 with a minute 33 remaining in the game. 30-second timeout taken by Coach Bubba Deaton. We will take it with him. You're watching Raider basketball on Minute 33 remaining in this contest. Valley View with a 65-57 lead over the Raiders. And something tells me they're going to be sending the Blazers to the line pretty frequently here, Coach.
Yeah, I don't know if we really wanted to foul right there or not. Looked like we were trying to get the trap, but, you know, referees assumed we were fouling to stop the clock and put them at the line. So hopefully we need to.
Well, it was the foul was against Jabari White. That's 4 for Jabari, our leading scorer, and it puts, I guess, their best free throw shooter at the line and Will French. So not the best situation, but when you got a foul, you got a foul, I guess.
Yep. Needed to miss a couple free throws here. There we go.
Right on cue. Israel Malone with the rebound. Malone 1-on-3, but he ain't afraid. Malone coast to coast like buttered toast. He sinks the basket, and he's going to the line for that. Malone 1-on-3, but he ain't afraid. Malone coast to coast like buttered toast. He sinks. Andre Davis checks in, gives Dalen Goodlow a rest. Israel Malone has 18 points on this game. He misses the and one, goes out on Nettleton.
No, I think it's out on Valley View.
Out on Valley View. Okay, so
Nettleton ball.
Nice break there for the Raiders. Nettleton will get the ball, inbounding under their own goal. Israel Malone, and his shot is blocked. And I believe that might be the fourth, maybe the fifth blocked shot of the night for C.J. Delancey, as J.T. Turner is whistled for the foul. And I've got J.T. down for 3 fouls. That is the 4th foul for J.T. 9th team foul, so shooting the 1-and-1 will be Connor Tinsley.
Yep, still just 1-and-1. Still got a chance. Hopefully he can miss this first one. We get a chance to push and get a quick bucket and set up our press.
Tinsley sinks the front end of the 1-and-1. 16 points on the night for Tinsley. Young man came in averaging 13.4 points per game, so he is better than his average this game as he sinks the second, gives Valley View a 8-point lead with 1 minute and 10 seconds to play in the game. Israel Malone drives, shoots, cannot get the shot to fall. Will French with the rebound. French threads his way through the Raider defense. He is trapped, and he throws it away. Nettleton gets the loose ball. Jabari White puts it in the basket. Nettleton down by 6. So foul charge against Magnum B.A. Brandon Anderson.
You know, keep stopping the clock, maybe get some layups, and keep fouling. You never know. You know, he missed the front end of a 1-and-1 last time. Hopefully we are in the double bonus now.
Yeah, he'll get to shoot 2 because that is the 10th foul that the Raiders have committed this half. First one falls through. .22 points on the game for Will French. Second free throw is good. French with 23 now. Valley View calls the timeout. We will take it with them. 41 seconds remaining in the game. Valley View 69, Nettleton 61. You're watching Raider basketball on it.
Changed since the 1950s. But one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's
And we welcome you back to fourth quarter action. 41 seconds remaining on the clock. Israel Malone picks up the ball, and that activates the clock. 37 seconds. Jabari White, he is hurt. He got poked in the eye there. And Will French with the layup, and Jabari White he's in some pain down there on the Nettleton baseline. Looked like he got poked in the eye there inadvertently, and he is the Nettleton training staff checking on Jabari as he was he was hit hard. He immediately held his eye. It looked like he might have got either an elbow in the eye or a finger in the eye. But so let's hope that Jabari is all right. All right, maybe we do have some blood. Hannah Rainwater, our camera lady, was not expecting to see that blood there. Yeah, I believe he might have got elbowed in the nose. And Coach, if you ever caught an elbow in the nose, you know what kind of pain Jabari White's in right now.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I didn't see it, but, you know, if we were in the college game, we'd have to go to the replay monitor for about 10 minutes and figure it out. Luckily, we don't have those in the high school game yet.
He looks like he got they're cleaning the blood up. He obviously, I thought it was in his eye, but it was actually his nose. And you talk about a place that hurts to get hit.
He'll be feeling that one in the morning.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. You get hit in the nose, and whether you want to or not, you start crying.
Yes.
Your eyes just start watering. And my dad, who was served for years as a state trooper and had an awful lot of fights on the sides of highways, he told me when I was a kid, hit him in the nose. Said that will take the fight out of a lot of tough guys. You just hit him good in the nose.
Yep, it will.
And Jabari White he's played a heck of a game tonight, and hate to see the young man hurting down there, but let's just hope that there's no fracture or anything. But he was, by my count, Jabari has 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22 points by my count. And that's what the scoreboard operator says as well. So 24 seconds remaining in the game. Nettleton down by 10. Israel Malone tries to get it inside, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession era in favor of Nettleton. 17 seconds remaining now in the game. JT Turner driving, kicks it to Magnum BA, Brandon Anderson. Israel Malone from three. Israel Malone drains it. 5 seconds remaining on the clock, and Brandon Anderson fouls. That is Brandon's third foul. Nettleton in the double bonus. So Connor Tinsley will go to the line, and he will be shooting two. Tinsley with 17 points in the game.
You know, it was a great effort by our Raiders tonight. They came out with a really good game plan. You can tell the coaching staff went to work after Friday night. And, you know, I think this is something you can build on. Obviously, you want to win the game. There's not many moral victories for players, but as coaches, you see things. You see yourself getting better. And, you know, this is definitely something to build on headed into, the Christmas holiday.
4 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Three-pointer at the buzzer for Malone is no good. So your final score will be Valley View 73, Nettleton 64. We'll take a brief timeout. We'll wrap it up with the Consolidated Insurance postgame show when we come back. Raider basketball on NT.
It's changed since the 1950s, but one thing has remained the same. Sue's Drugstore is still keeping Nettleton healthy. Albert and Shirley Sue founded Sue's Drug in 1959, and today their grandson Tyler continues their tradition of fast, friendly, professional service. Sue's Drugstore, keeping Raider pride healthy and alive since 1959.
Things we Nettleton Raiders love. We love our school, we love America, and we love getting our trucks fixed up at Russell's Truck Accessories. Russell's Truck Accessories is the greatest place on earth to make your truck look sharp. If Russell's were a bird, they'd be a bald eagle. If they were a nation, they would be the United States of America, the greatest nation on God's green earth, thanks in part to Russell's Truck Accessories.
First time you held on to the time you let go. Life is a series of unforgettable firsts, the ones that are planned and the ones that take you by surprise. We celebrate and support these firsts as we travel this journey with you, because firsts are what life is all about. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
For Terry Gray, rice farming isn't a profession, it's a way of life. As owner of Delaplaine Seed Company, Terry's been the region's rice tech leader for more than a decade. In the summer, Terry's not behind a desk. He can be found in rice fields giving advice, or he can be on your farm helping you put more bushels in your tanks and money in your pocket. From securing your hybrid rice to free on-farm delivery, let Terry help you be more profitable this season. Delaplaine Seed Company.
Hi, I'm Trish Merritt with a Beautiful Mess.
And we welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to the Consolidated Insurance Postgame Show, brought to you by our good friends Randy and Lana Johnson from Consolidated Insurance. Craig Miller, along with my tag team partner tonight, Coach Caleb Livingston. And Coach, the Raiders drop a 73-64 decision to the Valley View Blazers tonight. But as you mentioned in the fourth quarter, some good things that we can take from this loss.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Jabari White played a really good game. I think he ended up with 22 points on the night. That's encouraging. I thought Izzy Malone was more aggressive tonight, didn't settle for as many jumpers, as he did last Friday night. And I know Coach Deaton wants to win every game, but I think he's going to take some positive out of this. And that we've got a tough Pulaski Academy squad coming in Tuesday. Then it's back to conference play, once we get back in the second semester. And so this is something that they'll build on, and hopefully they can turn these close losses into wins moving down the stretch.
Good tune-up for conference play for sure tonight against a very tough Valley View team. The scoring by quarters, it was 15-15 at the end of the first quarter. Nettleton had a 30-29 lead at the end of the second quarter, was 30-27 before a technical foul was called, and the sharpshooter from Valley View, Will French, sunk a couple of free throws, making it 30-29. Valley View outscored Nettleton 19-12 in the third quarter, and that really was the difference in the game. They led 48-42 at the end of the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, Valley View outscored Nettleton, but just by one, 23-22, and that set the final at 73-64. Leading scorers tonight for Nettleton, they were paced by Jabari White. He had 22 points, 11 of which came in a big fourth quarter for Jabari. We hope that Jabari is all right. He caught an elbow to the nose there, and so that's a little parting Christmas gift, I guess you could say, for Jabari. But hopefully that his nose is all right, and he'll go into the break knowing he scored 22 points. That beats my career total by about 20. So good job, Jabari White. Nettleton also got 21 points from Israel Malone, 9 of which came in the fourth quarter. Also for the Raiders, Andre Davis scored 7, Dalen Goodlow and J.T. Turner had 6, and Jaquise Adams had 2. For Valley View, they were led by Will French, who had a game-high 23 points. According to my scorebook, the scoreboard operator had him with 21, but or maybe even 20. But I'm sticking with what I got right here, Coach. 23 for Will French. Connor Tinsley scored 19, C.J. Delancey 12, Caleb Allen 10, Peyton Ellis 3, and Cannon Jones 1. So Valley View wins it 73-64. Congratulations to the Blazers, and best of luck to that team as they go out throughout the rest of their season. We will do it again next Tuesday night. And Coach, tell us who is paying a visit to Raider Gym next Tuesday.
Well, next Tuesday we got the Pulaski Academy Bruins coming in, fresh off a 5A state football championship. I'm sure they'll have some guys that'll, it'll be their first game, maybe. They may have played tonight, but it'll be a girls and boys doubleheader. The girls will be looking to get back on track after a tough loss last Friday, and the boys are looking to continue to build on what they did tonight.
Thankfully, we don't have to play them in football.
No, yeah.
They are awfully good in football. Maybe the best team in the state, any classification in football for sure.
Them and Bryant would be a fun game to get together.
Maybe
they can do that next Tuesday, and their football players not come play basketball.
Hey, let's make that happen.
Yeah.
Give us a good chance.
Yeah.
But we'll see how they do in basketball Tuesday night. And as the Pulaski Academy, I can't even recall what their mascot is.
Bruins.
The Bruins, Pulaski Academy Bruins. They actually came and played us in football, I believe. Was it 3 years ago?
3 or 4 years ago, yeah.
Yes, it was DeAndre Henry's senior year.
And they had one of the Henry boys was still playing.
Yep.
And, the youngest one that's tied in up at University of Arkansas right now.
Yep.
So.
And their quarterback was ASU's quarterback this year.
That's some decent talent.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it was like a junior college team coming in and playing against us for sure. So they'll be here Tuesday night, and we'll bring you all of the action. Hope that you can tune in. Then Caleb, I guess I should say Coach, thank you so much for filling in tonight and doing a great job on color. Really do appreciate you, and I know you got duties. Coach Livingston is assistant coach of our girls team, so I'm sure he won't be able to. I'm sure Coach Smith will not allow you to shirk your responsibilities with the Lady Raiders.
Maybe sometime we can have the headset on the sidelines. So
that'd be awesome.
Get some really behind-the-scenes footage. I don't know if you want to hear some of the things that are said in that.
Well, it's YouTube, so we won't get fined by the FCC for any colorful language. So
we don't use any colorful language.
No, not at all. So. Not at all. None whatsoever, for sure. So anyway, thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. I do want to say a shout-out to our student crew. Sarah Earns was the director. Tony Williams is running camera. She's running camera right now, actually, doing a great job.
Working
Shout
overtime.
out to Tony, that's right. And Hannah Rainwater ran the up camera here tonight. Great job, Hannah, and great job to our NTV crew. These kids are on their Christmas vacation, but they're working on their Christmas vacation because they love Nettleton. They want to spread Raider pride far and wide. So shout out to these folks. And also shout out to our sponsors, First Community Bank, Russell's Truck Accessories, Shadrachs Coffee. Boy, a cup of Shadrachs coffee sounds pretty good even right now.
Yeah, it does.
Too bad they're all closed. Collision Repair, Delaplaine Seed Company. I say they're all closed. The one on Stadium, actually the one at Red Wolf is open for another 30 minutes. So I may swing by and get me a white mocha for a little nightcap. Shadrachs Coffee, Collision Repair, Delaplaine Seed Company,